Hi, it's Husky here. Today we'll be making calzones with pancetta and tomato filling. First we want to get 200 ml of lukewarm water, 2 teaspoons of salt and 7 grams of instant yeast. We want to mix it together and get a type 00 flour, which is the best for Italian style pizza and pizza dough overall. We will be adding it in small amounts with one hand while mixing it with the other until the consistency becomes solid and not sticky. Once everything is combined, you want to sprinkle the clean surface with flour and start kneading the dough on it for a few minutes. You do it by constantly pressing and folding the dough. You can also add up more flour as needed if the dough gets too sticky. You can check if your dough is ready by forming it into a dough ball and gently pressing it with a finger on top. If it bounces back, it's ready. If not, continue kneading. When you are happy with the result, put away the dough ball into a clean bowl and cover it with kitchen towel for around 30 minutes. Once your dough has doubled in size, it is ready to cut into 4 smaller portions, which are going to be our calzones. You want to form them into smaller dough balls and leave them on a non-stick surface under kitchen towel in a warm place for anywhere between 12 to 24 hours.
A few moments later.
After all that waiting, your dough balls should have risen considerably, and now it is a time to start cooking. Let's start by preheating the oven to 200 degrees. Now let's get some extra virgin olive oil onto the pan and start heating it up on a high heat. It's time to chop up 1 clove of garlic and 1 medium onion. It's up to you if you use the white one or the red one, as both will suit the dish perfectly. Add the onion and garlic to the pan and give them a mix so that they start cooking. While waiting for onion and garlic to cook, we can use this time to grate 50 grams of parmesan and 50 grams of pecorino. When onions are getting see-through, it is a time to add up our chopped pancetta. We want to give it a mix and let it cook. Let's sprinkle some flour onto the surface and get one of our dough balls and flatten it up. We want to form it into a circular shape, ideally up to a half a centimeter thick. When you are happy with the way your pancetta is cooked, add up 1 can of chopped tomatoes and around a teaspoon or 2 of tomato concentrate for extra flavor. With everything combined, it is a time for seasoning. We use around a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of oregano and around a teaspoon of freshly chopped basil leaves. With everything combined, turn off the heat and take the pan off the cooker. Now it's time to assemble our calzone, so we put up some sauce in the middle of it, top it up with our cheese mixture and close it as if it was a giant dumpling or cheburek. Important step is to make a small hole on top of it so that the steam has somewhere to escape while cooking and won't break the calzone. Now you need to brush the top of the calzone with olive oil and place it into an oven dish that also has been oiled. When everything is ready, you want to put it in the middle of the oven dish and you want to cook each calzone for 20 to 25 minutes. Once out of the oven, let it rest for around 10 to 15 minutes to settle down, and then you can enjoy the delicious flavors and textures that it has. Thank you all for watching, I really hope you enjoyed it. And I know that we did quite a few Italian style dishes, so next week we're gonna come back with something different.